Actually, I was with her when I called you.
Okay, yeah, because I changed my credit card number, so.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Hi, this is Marcus Bruno with Bruno Real Estate, and I'm with Barrett Matthews of Metro PA.
Mm-hmm.
And Barrett is a public adjuster. Now, every year I get one or two calls from a past client of mine because something happened in the home, in their home. And they either ask me, should I call the home warranty company or should I call the hazard insurance company? But in my opinion, I think Barrett is the best person to ask your next best step should be when it comes to regards when it comes in to damages to your home. And I'll let Barrett tell you guys a little bit about what he does.
Okay. I'm a state licensed public adjuster, and what we are is your best line of defense. What we do is represent you. First of all, we educate you on what is actually in your policy, because most people have no clue as to what's in their policy. We don't read them.
Mm-hmm.
We generally don't read them. I tell people, if you want to go to sleep at night, read your policy, because it'll put you to sleep. Most people don't know what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
So we educate you on what's in it to make sure that you're covered properly, to make sure that you have all the proper endorsements that are needed in case something happens. You don't want your insurance company saying you're not covered for that when you could have done it just by adding something simple that's really cheap. And what we then do is we represent you dealing with any insurance claim settlement, meaning that we will make sure that your interests are best taken care of. As I always tell people, you wouldn't want to go into a legal settlement without having your own representation, so you shouldn't go into an insurance settlement without having your representation, and that's what we're there for.
Okay, so if there is a challenge in their home, let's say there's water infiltration or a fire, they should call you first before they call the settlement company. The insurance company.
Definitely call us first. Just like I go back to using the legal analogy again. You wouldn't want to go to talk to the opposing attorney before you talk to your own.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, the insurance company's adjusters, he keeps his job based on how much money he saves the company. He can be as nice, as sweet to you as he wants to be, because his job is contingent upon how much money he keeps in the company's pocket. Our job is to make sure we maximize that settlement for the policy owner's behalf.
I remember talking to you a couple weeks ago about use that word.
Never use the word flood. There are certain words you never want to use: flood, rot, mold. A lot of people think by telling them, "Oh, it's mold forming in my house," that's going to make it seem worse, so the insurance company will want to pay more attention to it. What that says to the policy, to the insurance company, is that something's been festering there for a while, and you're only going to be covered for things that are sudden and accidental. Mold does not happen suddenly, so they're going to just look at that and deny that claim. They may even come out to your home and then tell you that you're going to be denied for it. But the thing is, they generally are not looking to pay you for mold.
Now, what if I do report an incident? Won't that lead to me getting dropped or being dropped from my
Well, in the state of Maryland, there are only 4, and I'm sure this is like this in some other states as well, but there are 4 reasons that you can be dropped. 1 is fraud. 2 is misrepresentation, meaning that you told them some information to get the policy that was false, even though you knew it was false. The 3rd is if you have done something to make your home more of a risk, meaning that if you, just decided to put a swimming pool in, didn't put a fence around it.
Okay.
You put a deck on, didn't put a railing on it, or if you bought certain types of attack dogs, they won't cover those things as well. Those are reasons you can be dropped. And the 4th one, can you guess what the 4th reason is people are dropped?
Too many claims?
No, they don't pay. If you notice, none of those were putting in a claim. None of those items were putting in a claim. They cannot drop you just for putting in a claim. But you did mention too many claims. Too many claims can get you what they call non-renewed, meaning when your renewal period comes up that they decide not to keep you.
Okay.
But that's different from just being dropped.
Right. Now, what if I see a lot of homes with stoves or kitchens in the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Would that cause you to be dropped if you decide to add a kitchen?
Not as long as you have done everything according to, making sure it's done properly, making sure that, that you have met the building codes. As long as you've done that properly, there's nothing wrong with having another kitchen in your home. There's nothing, illegal, or they don't say that you have to make that a big deal. The problem is if you've done it wrong and it causes a fire, they could go back to the person that installed it and make them liable for it. So that's the problem there.
Now, also, I know that you're training and you're hiring. If someone wants to become a public adjuster, what do they do?
All they need to do is contact me. I have a mobile app. They can reach me through my app, which is $4Damages, dollars the number 4Damages. They can go to my website at dollarsfordamages.com, or they can call me 301-326-9919, or email me at bmatthews@metropa.com. And what we do is I would invite them into my office possibly. We have a pre-interview orientation where we just show them a little bit more about the industry, about how you get paid in this industry, how you get licensed and so forth, and just give them a little bit more information so they can make a wise decision.
Well, Barry, I want to thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, thank you.
That was great content. And I want to thank you for watching. And this is Marcus Bruno signing off with Bruno at, I'm sorry, tongue-tied. You can reach me on my website at brunore.net. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Excellent,
That's
excellent.
cool.
Told you I always get tongue-tied, but I'm going to keep it rolling.
But that's real, though.
Right,
It's
right.
real.
Exactly. Yeah, but that was great content, my friend.
Cool, man.